funny lesson is that if you see an enemy's util, in this case it was jet smoke, you should expect another piece of utility or the guy to peek. From Phoenix Molly you should expect a flash, from Neon's wall you should expect a neon with a stun to dash out, and from Sova drone you should expect some shock darts to fly your way. I suggest you try out this thing as soon as you go for the plant. Instead of standing on the default position, you should try pushing one of the sides, because then if you successfully push out, you're likely to catch your enemy in an off angle. In this case, the chamber doesn't swing me in a really long time, so I decide to push, and he's likely pushing from the other side. It's just also much more unpredictable and gives you more space to play with. Standard ulting into sight, looking for the chamber strip, finding nothing. Killing Sova, beautiful, we push out more while we have some time and we get another. But I want to get max value. Don't plan, cancel that shit. Thank you, Sova. Because we're guaranteed to win the round, it doesn't matter if we plant sooner or later, we can prepare for the next round by collecting orbs and giving the ult points to those who actually need it. I'm flashing out, come. Waiting, we're up numbers, so I go back and play post plant, but then I see that my teammates are starting to play aggressive all of a sudden, so I know that I might have to help them. And after 2 of my teammates die, it's time to do something. If I just stayed in main and looked to play post plant, I would have had to fight a 1v3, and now I can isolate all of them one by one. In Valorant, if you want to play aggressively, you have to make calculated risks. In this case, I'm isolating the fights one by one instead of just mindlessly running it down. As you can see, I wall off and I jump out into this close range fight, and then once I have the flash, I can continue to push further because I have my jet with me. Ooh. I know Pearl has been removed, but you probably didn't know about the super strong off angle. It's very important to take fights that are favorable for your gun. That's why you can see me take this long range fight against the jet, and then instead of going into sight where somebody could be waiting for me, I decide to drop the spike and peek CT on timing, where I can get a long range fight. As you can see, if I just went on site, there would have been a Spectre Killjoy waiting for me there. So I kind of see that Raze isn't looking at me, so I want to take a cheap shot and then make sure that I'm still looking at the guys who are actually going to be looking at me. And then we pull up with this nasty veto TP. It's really important to know your utility placement with your characters. Veto, of course, is linked in the description. I push it too. On top of this box is actually one of the best post-plant positions that you can find in low to C site, and with Veto you can get there very easily. You have cover from everything, and then you just wait until enemies come in and you cook them up. Next round we're chilling in the same position, but we can see that Reyna is very aggressively, so I want to take a 2v1 no matter what happens. I don't want this Reyna to just die for free, so I'm always there while simultaneously checking if we're getting flanked or not. Once we see that we're getting flanked, we don't peek into this because we are up numbers. Whenever you're up numbers, you want to delay or fight a 2v1. I can hear that fade reveal is coming, so I don't need to peek. She misses a fade reveal. We almost lose the round. Should've just stuck there this fight, yo. Our plan was for Bridge to take the ult orb and then go for the ult, but he's for some reason not picking it up. Once the smoke drops, I tell him, are you gonna take the orb or not? I wall for him, and then this is very important. You want to pre-fire the enemies before they spam you when you're taking the orb. This way you can get a lot of free kills without investing too much. Then I go for the ult, I hear one guy heaven, and I also hear one guy drop. Both of them peeked into Phoenix ult for no reason. Brilliant. Ascent still isn't removed from the game. Spamming is still viable. All you have to do is listen for footsteps and shoot. Peeking heaven. A couple mini lessons here. First of all, I get completely spammed and reconned as I go in, so I'm forced to dash back. So as I'm chilling in main, I can see that bot has been destroyed. There's one guy coming from behind. I continue to spam the guy when he's behind the wall, because if he peeks, he dies. Then I ask for a smoke to try and get out. But chill. I know that one dude is gonna be holding me CT, so I only peek after my teammate takes contact, and then I try to quickly reposition to have some type of a viable chance. After Jet spots me, all I can do is just take headshot angle and hope we fight for headshots. Here is a full demonstration on how to play post plans. Until I know that my teammate is committing to a fight, I am not committing to a fight myself. I'm always ready to trade my claw if needed, and I'm even taking some early info so that she's ready. Stairs left. All started with a Killjoy's call out.
My bad.
I have stun. Once our teammate dies, that plan, I guess, just got thrown out of the window. So I come up with a new one. When he plans, we walk. Or just... Remember my first call out? I still have the stun. I'm expecting Jets to play aggressively, that's why he just swings into my stun like that. When we plans, we walk. Wait, don't think, bro. Just swing. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? This was my rank up game to Immortal 2. Probably could have done a better job at trying to avoid his ult. No, he's the best. Okay, we need to win this. We cannot lose, right? Just because we have a Clove who peeks mid every time. That's terrible. That's... Yeah, this Killjoy, the only guy who understands it, stop fragging for a reason. My plan was to save this round, buy a big gun next time, and try to win the game with my ultimate. Then I heard an op shot in the middle, and I have my Killjoy behind me, so I just trust him to follow me. After picking up the operator, I started to look for picks.
We can
take with the or we can ult next round. I suggested that we ult next round because all of my teammates are still on an eco, plus the spike has been ticking for a while. Nevertheless, I continue to break the door. Now I'm starting to believe that we might actually win this. Stunning main. Defuse.
Nice.
Let's go! The outplay on that chamber, what is bro doing? I would like to thank my editor, which I don't have, it's me. Thank you, Happy. The people who comment on my videos every time I release them. The yellow smiley face, the guy who keeps telling me to center my camera in the middle, I would thank you as well. You think you won. Well, what if I told you you were never close? I decided to buy lightsaber instead of a mouse. But most importantly, I would like to thank this guy who 1 month ago commented, "You're not Immortal 2 gang." I looked at him and I'm like, you little bitch. It was 1 month ago you're saying I'm not Immortal 2, decided to reach it just for you. Now guys, do you trust the game sense of Mr. Happy? And now a quick plug, if you want to be like me, reach Immortal 2s without depending on your aim actually. If you want to be more comfortable on your executes, holding enemies, post plans, all of that stuff. If you want to learn about the ins and outs of the game, if you want to learn how to play your character correctly, if you want to learn how to manage your emotions and manage your teammates' emotions, how to keep improving no matter what happens, how to have more fun in the game. And you can do all of that. Click the link in the description. It's a super cool community. Join the premium tier if you want to improve and you're serious about it. We're releasing the 2.0 courses where I include everything about the game, how to play on each rank in a couple of months, basically after summer. And if you are gonna be locked in for this price, you're gonna be locked in for this price now because the price probably will be increasing. So that's it. Thank you for watching the ad. And you, Manusia, you're a hater, man. And thank you for your opinion, Manusia.